All right, guys. I currently have en route today 10 to 12 cases of Miller Lite being delivered to the office for Saturday.
Oh, to the office?
Oh, yeah, and then I'm taking it
Okay.
home. I am so excited just to see mounds of cases of Miller Lite.
Are you going to make a little throne?
I shouldn't
Like
I?
at the grocery store?
Yeah.
A little end aisle display.
Yes, those guys are great. Listen, Miller Lite, whether it's a long weekend or full-on vacation, it's prime time to get buddies together. Since 1975, Miller Lite has been the perfect way to stock up your cooler. When you're finally together again, gather your crew. It's Miller time. It's the taste you can depend on. A great beer trusted by beer lovers and their beer-loving friends for 50 years. Miller Lite, the official beer of the Chicago Bears. Go to MillerLite.com/stretch to find delivery options near you. Or you could pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. Go drink your Miller Lite, folks. And on that note, welcome to the stretch. We got some stuff to get to today. You know, like folks.
Folks is fine. I don't think I've ever heard you say folks.
Cub Sox coming out of the weekend. Little Bears. Training camp is
Billy Donovan.
really underway. Billy Donovan extension. But we will first start with Cubs fan extraordinaire, Steven Cheah. Steven Cheah, welcome to the show. No Big Cat today, by the way. He's on Grit Week. Welcome.
Welcome. Am I welcome to the community yet? Did I earn my Cubs pinstripes yet?
This is a twofold situation.
Correct.
I never said like, oh, no, he can't be a fan. I use the exact phrasing, it's a little off-putting. Steven, your whole existence here is a little off-putting.
That's fair.
That's the whole theme of the Yak. Like the most popular show at this office is Steven Cheah is a little off-putting.
Sure.
That's all I said.
Sure.
That's all I said.
But then we get bothered that I'm a Cubs fan. I can't say Cubbies.
I said that is my piece. So are you acceptable with my piece?
So you're just airing everybody else out. You're like, I'm good.
Well,
That's Ed's.
That's
what Ed
exactly
does.
what Ed does.
I can only
That's what you're doing right
I can
now.
only be responsible
Because
for
there was
my
one
words.
person in that video that was defending me. That's a guy I did not tag, and that was Big Cat, who does know my story with the Cubs a little bit better. I've never, and I'll just say my piece before we get into it. I've never been a baseball fan. I personally don't.
That's the part that I find odd.
Whenever I do something, I go 110% in. So
I've noticed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Football, I'm watching film. I had season tickets for the Knicks for 10 years. I am very invested in the teams that I root for, and I just don't have a lot of extra time to do that. And summers have been, obviously early April through, I want to call it the summer, but obviously they play postseason in October. That's always been kind of a baseball season has been something that it's like, all right, let me take a break. I'm not in love with this game. Like, I don't need to. I also don't like the number of games. I think the NBA plays too many games. 162, which is almost double.
It's a lot.
The NBA plays way too much for me. That being said, two things. I've always thought that whenever I relocated to a city that is not New York City, I grew up in the New York City metro my whole life in New Jersey. I've never liked the Yankees. I was not a Mets fan. I always thought I would adopt that team whenever that happened. Eventually it did happen. And one of the things that, with me, and I know I'm 39, I never liked baseball before, moving a family, including 2 kids, you look for things to get them excited about.
Sure.
And one of the first things that my kids got excited about was the song Go Cubs Go.
Great song.
In which case, we played that
Dave's mad.
100 times on the car ride from the 13-hour car ride over days to here. That was something to get excited about. At the time, the first base coach was a guy I know I'm friendly with, Mike Napoli.
Yeah.
So we were able to, I took you.
Yeah.
We got on the field
that is
last
true.
year.
I forgot about that element too.
We got on the
wanted
field.
to throw out the first pitch.
No, he wanted to
Or
swing in the batting
batting
cage.
practice.
You wanted both though.
Yeah. The Cubs were in the middle of a 5-game skid, and they didn't make the playoffs because of how bad they were.
Because of Steven
Let me
Cheah.
get some hacks in there.
If we want to talk about it later, I have some beef with someone at this company because of something with that. That is not you.
You look like, okay, not me. It looked like you were hinting at me.
So
no, not you.
But
can I
continue.
explain my part? Or no, you still go.
Still
Keep going.
still going. So went to a couple Cubs games last year. Good tickets. Snap hooked us up with some seats. Was very excited to see a friend playing. Kids singing a song at the end. Got a couple wins out of it. Exciting. Didn't really stick. This year, I think it was April 18th. Maybe it was a Friday. It was right before Easter. Went to a game, Diamondbacks at Cubs. I think the final score ended up being 13-11. The wind was blowing out. It was like one of the best games, highest scoring 8th inning in Wrigley history. We were like 7 rows off the dugout. Zach Gallen gave my son a ball. Ever since that game, kids, 100% Cubs. We want to watch this all the time. That was Marquee voted it the most exciting game in the first half of the season. So we're all on the Cubs. We're watching the Cubs. My son's getting more into baseball. We're playing baseball every day in the backyard. His favorite player is Nico Horner. We're all in. I like PCA. We're all in on the Cubs. We got the W flag. We'll change it up. If they lose, it comes down. If they win, it goes up. So we're all in on the Cubs. I'm watching pretty much every Cubs game. Not 100% of the way through, but I'm watching. Marquee is on in our house pretty much daily. So I'm invested in the Cubs. I'm tweeting about the Cubs. In my view, our jobs are... we are selling our life stories. Anything we find fun or interesting or sports related, we should be talking about if we're doing it. Otherwise, it's a little bit selfish because then we're doing it, we're not sharing it with the world. Some people find us interesting. Obviously, a lot don't. So I'm talking about the Cubs more. And that's my piece. I am a fan. I am very interested. I'm watching the games. I didn't get to watch on Saturday. We had a block party, but on Friday night and Sunday, I'm watching the games.
I should know. I am so in on your son being a fan. If I had 2 Cubs playoff tickets, I would bring him over you.
That's fair. That would be great.
That's great.
Yeah,
How old is your son?
Shay is the man.
He is 6.5.
Okay.
So
Ripe.
Zach Gallen, shout out to him creating a lifelong baseball fan.
Huge.
Why isn't he rooting for the Diamondbacks then?
Because it's
So-
at Wrigley Field and they
Yeah,
won.
but it was
And this is our
because
hometown
Zach
team.
Gallen gave him that ball.
So he is
now
a big
here,
Zach Gallen
you-
fan.
you-
Rico sends out the tweet once in a while, happy Zach Gallen Day, it's all that stuff.
I'm going to give
My
my
son's looking at
take
the score every day. He's saying Zach Gallen's pitching today.
before Chief does as the non-Cubs fan. Now,
That makes sense.
I ask, it makes perfect sense. I'll ask you this to start. Do you now see how annoying it is to White Sox fans with the influx of people from New York that came here in the last couple of years? How annoying it is to White Sox fans that anytime there's a transplant, it's automatically go Cubs go, wave the fucking W flag.
Why would that be annoying to you? You don't even like the White Sox.
You're arguing way too
No,
different
I'm
things.
not.
Yes.
No, let me clarify so you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you despise the White Sox because of the way that they've been run. They're terrible to their fans. You barely watched last year because you were so disgusted with them, and I don't blame you for that at all.
Yeah.
Fucking boycott the team, all that. Why would anybody coming in be like, you know what? I want to choose that team. You know who does that? Idiots. Nicky Smokes adopted.
But he didn't.
He
really.
didn't though. That's my point.
He said he did.
Him
Like-
texting us too, by the way, was crazy.
So that's my point. He didn't. But like I don't see how as a 39-year-old, and I say this hypocritically because I'm a big UFC fan now and I adopted that sport as a 34, like within the last 5 years or so. But like I don't think you can call yourself an actual fan unless you felt the suffering of a team. Like you're all in right now. You're buying in. Like I think fandom
if we went
is
to that,
more
if we
than
went
that.
to that game and that game was exciting and you know at that time they were pretty whatever, maybe like 12-8 or something like that, and they were not very good the rest of the year. It wouldn't matter. It's just about Nico is my son's favorite player.
I'm leaving your kids out of
But
it.
that's
Like,
the
that
whole
makes-
reason. If it were just me and I had I'm just watching
okay.
baseball for me,
Do you-
I probably wouldn't like it.
Do you detest the St. Louis Cardinals?
Not yet.
So that's my point. Like you
I don't detest the Brewers. We
like-
have a huge series with them this week.
That's true, Steven.
I think like if I were the most diehard, all in boots on the ground Cubs fan on earth, and I saw someone who like admits like, hey, I'm new to this, I'm new to the fan base, I'd be like, all right, like take it in a few years, but like I wouldn't want to see someone calling them the Cubbies who just started watching them 3 months ago. Like I'd not want them. I'd be like, you're not part of us yet. It's like if you start dating a chick and you have nicknames right off.
You want him to earn his
Yeah,
stripes.
Okay,
that's what I'm
that's a
saying.
fair-
That's what I'm saying, you know? That's
Wouldn't
it.
you be
But
more
then
annoyed?
you also realize that is gatekeeping.
But also, wouldn't you be more?
I'm not telling you not to do it though. I'm just thinking like,
Listen,
oh, that's
You
kind
would
of
be more
annoying.
annoyed. You would be more annoyed if he was like, "Yeah, I hate the Cardinals at this point," or the Brewers.
Yes.
You would, because that
I'm
would
learning
be.
things. I'm
It
learning
would,
about
it would be
baseball.
fake. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. And he's to his credit, he's not doing that.
Correct.
But like at the same time, because he doesn't, you can't say you're a fan yet. I think fandom is something that is born with you. Like absolutely, for the most part, there are exceptions to that rule. Obviously, I just said about the UFC shit, but typically it is handed down to you by your parents, and it is something that sticks with you for like from start to finish. And like fan is short for fanatic, and to say you're a Cubs fan now, I think that is I don't think that's by definition of the
that's
word
like
correct.
from the Ken Burns documentary. That's where the word fan came from. That word does not mean fanatic the way that it did 120 years ago.
Okay, fair. However, but like Nick, like you just said, Nicky Smokes is not a White Sox fan.
No, he's not.
Yeah, but he picked the White Sox. Like if he
Nicky Smokes texted us after Friday's game, being like, "Get fucked."
I didn't even know what that
Yeah,
meant.
that's what he said. He texted, "Get fucked." And it's like,
just
I didn't even,
buddy,
brush that off.
Like, you
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, you
literally brush that off. I
Yeah.
don't care about that. But like when I say like they automatically go to the Cubs, like Nicky Smokes at least went and like kind of analyzed both cultures of both different.
I
fan
did
bases.
too. I did a blog series last year, where 2 years ago when we were moving, and
Did you go to? Have you been to Sox games? Should've came with
this
us yesterday,
was
we did.
before we moved, as far as
Okay.
but no, I have not.
Well, I mean, we'll do it. A bad time to do it now, but
Am I allowed to say my piece now, Dave? So my thing was,
I said my.
I have this disconnect about you being from a major metro area and not having a team. I am the most casual Bulls, probably less casual would probably be a strong word for me to describe my NBA and Bulls fandom. Like I don't really care because it's always in the same time as hockey. I'm never going to choose the NBA over hockey. So like when the Rose is good, I'm like, oh, this is fun, but I don't really care about the Bulls. If I moved to New York last year when they're like, they got a Chicago kid, they're a really fun, exciting team, kind of built in my view like the right way, I would not have like jumped on, even if I was living in New York and I didn't really have a deep emotional connection to my team. I would be like, well, I'm from Chicago. I can't just be a Knicks fan now. So like that was, I'm like, this is a little.
I agree with that.
This
fully,
is a
yes.
little weird, but I don't have a kid dragging me into it either. And I don't I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
That's the thing. People acting like we like really cared, and we were like, no, absolutely not. Fuck him. He shouldn't be doing this. Was a little overboard.
I thought so too.
We were not.
I mean,
like,
I thought it'd make for a good.
oh, it's definitely.
And by the way,
there are people online that are upset that I'm a Cubs fan.
oh, there are. Oh,
I
okay.
would bet a lot of them are
Well-
Sox fans saying that. I could be wrong there, but I would bet a lot.
Let me ask you this: like, is there an element here where you could have been like, yeah, I'm a casual Cubs fan. Like I like them because my son likes them, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna follow them. But like, I don't need to be wearing the merch and hanging out with Clark the Cub, like jerking him off if there's no pants.
That's the other thing.
Can
like-
that be a thing, or is there a little thing where it's like, oh, I could use this as personal gain because of my job a little bit? Which, if that's the case, I get it.
Personal gain. I don't think I'm like getting any. Like the Cubs aren't sending me free merch and getting me on the field and all that. stuff.
Yeah.
This is more just like we have obviously a lot of people from here have made their roots here now in the greater Chicagoland area, and I have two kids. I think it would be very cool if my kids grew up to be Cubs fans. In which case, I'm going to do everything I can to foster that early, so they don't become White Sox fans or like. I think that's a cool thing to do. You're a Cubs fan.
I can't speak to that without
You're from the
having
Chicagoland
kids.
area. I think that's objectively a good choice. I wish I wouldn't want to say I wish, but like my fandom is all over the place, and that kind of sucks. Like I almost wish, having grown up in the New York area, I was just ingrained in New York sports. My background in picking the Bucks, and I've told this story a bunch of times, is that my dad is from Hong Kong. He came here when he was like 18, and he's just a front-running local fan. And New York has two of everything. So they've got the Knicks and Nets. They've got the Jets and Giants. Then Mets and Yankees. He watches everything, and he just roots for the team that's doing the best. And I hate that because that is true front-running. He'll be like, the Giants stink. It's the Jets' year. Oh, the Jets stink. It's the Giants' year, etc. And I was just like, I don't want to be part of any of this. So I picked a team that whose logo I liked when I was 11 years old, and it was the Bucks. The Knicks, I never intended to like the Knicks. I always hated the Knicks. Larry Johnson was my favorite player. I was a Hornets fan. When you're 11 years old and your favorite player gets traded in a sport where they don't wear helmets, what do? Do you follow the guy or do you follow the logo? I chose to follow the guy and it ended up being great. I'm a Knicks fan. I love the Knicks. But I've never liked baseball. Personally, the game is just too many games. It's a little bit slow for me. I do think the pitch clock is awesome, and that has made it a lot more digestible.
Better for casual fans.
And now that I bet on things for a living, it is, I guess you can say it does benefit my career to pay attention to the league more. I pay attention to the Cubs. I have a general eye on the league. I kind of know what players are good now, which is something that I didn't before. But I feel like I have a good pulse on the Cubs. So, like I said, I do things 110%. I am going to watch and be invested and read stuff and listen to stuff about the Cubs because I am interested in that, especially, in a time when we're in football training camp and the NBA agency is over.
Hey guys, this episode is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Flash IV delivers faster, longer lasting hydration with over 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes and no artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners like those other drinks. So whether you're training, traveling, or just feeling the heat, work hard. Look at that Flash IV right there. David, what flavor is that in front of you?
We have let's talk about it, Ed. We have the Tropical Punch Zero Sugar Hydration Boosters. It is 2,230 milligrams of electrolytes, zinc, vitamin B, vitamin C, all the good stuff for you.
Beautiful. What flavor do you have, Chief?
Strawberry kiwi. I'm putting it in right now.
Yeah, that's it.
I love it.
Zero sugar.
I want the strawberry kiwi. That's like my favorite flavor.
Have the whole box.
Thank you.
Zero sugar, you said?
Zero sugar.
That's good stuff. Hydrate Hard with Body Armor Flash IV and grab yours today at your local 7-Eleven convenience store. It's that simple. Buy your water. Buy your Body Armor water.
They have that alkaline water now. That's
That's what
Dave's
Dave's drinking right there. Great stuff. And just pour your Flash IV into it. It's that simple. Go do it.
I will say I do sincerely fully appreciate you bombing me. Not bombing you. You've asked me like 5 questions via text message. Like, oh,
yes, and this is before this.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Keep doing it. I love that shit.
Yes.
Love that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things like, and you asked about the Cardinals, like, I'm fully transparent. I'm not claiming the 2016 World Series. I started being a fan April 18th, basically, like this year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, we tried to get into it last year, it didn't stick. So, like, I get it. This is the year where it's like, okay, I'm a fan. My knowledge to the Cubs prior to this is almost doesn't exist. Like, I asked Big Cat last week in the cave, and he was happy to answer it, like a lot of people are. And he knows my story that I never liked baseball. I was like, after watching the All-Star game, I was like, why did we not just re-sign Kyle Schwarber?
That was the comment that I was like,
because I don't know.
It's like one of those things where we all lived it and we all, so it's like, I do think there is an element to truth to what Dave's saying is that, and this from your other teams, like your pain as a fan does matter like that. Like you have to experience some pain. And if you stick with it, I'm sure you'll get it.
Why would the Bucks get rid of John Gruden? That guy's great.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we lost 4 games in a row in 2008, and we missed.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Kind of
any like what's your biggest thing that keeps you up at night as a Bucks fan? Like the biggest what if, like the worst move they've ever
Work
made.
done in.
We should have re-signed Michael Bennett for $5 million in like 2009. Before he joined Seattle. And
that's a deep cut.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But still,
the
point remains.
What if Josh Freeman wasn't an alcoholic? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But then like the whole gatekeeping thing, like Brandon Walker.
And nobody said shit because he's a Blackhawks fan. Sorry.
So Brandon Walker has like jumped on the Blackhawks, kind of similar. Like his kids
Very
love
similar,
it.
yeah.
And I was unaware of the kid angle until Big Cat brought it up. But like I encourage, especially with hockey, like new fans. So I'm glad that Brandon likes him. And I do think it's like my only beef with Brandon is that he thinks it's sunshine and rainbows. And I'm like, this organization fucking stinks and you better start saying it because they do. But it's like I'm glad that he is a fan. And I guess it's also like he's from Mississippi. Like, who is he ever going to be a fan of?
But that's what someone used as an example.
Thrashers.
They're like, you guys did give Brandon shit when he was a Blackhawks fan. It's like, well, yeah, that's my point where it's a Cheah thing. It's a Cheah thing. It's not anyone else. I don't care.
Yeah.
There could be there's 200 people in his office. They all could be wearing Cubs jerseys, but it's Cheah. He's the one that's off-putting.
Yeah.
But I
don't think you're off-putting.
I like that he
really at all, Steven. I don't know why Eddie keeps using that.
Listen, me and Cheah are actually friends.
Yes,
So
I know that,
course.
but like off-putting,
Everybody
that's
loves
like
Cheah.
I don't know. That's a bad word.
But one thing I will say is like the St. Louis Cardinals things. Do I hate the Cardinals? No. You know why? Because they're not really in the Cubs' way this year. My fandom started this year, and it's really the Brewers. And am I worried about the Brewers? Yes, we're playing them the next 3 days.
What did they do last?
They won.
They won in the 9th inning, bottom of the 9th.
Yeah.
Brewers.
No, Cheah,
Shout out to the Marlins though.
welcome aboard. Like, no one really cares. It was just a little podcast fodder.
Yeah.
And I think we all said our piece.
And
Christy?
I've done the same thing with Nottingham Forest that he did. Like I've always loved the sport, but nothing ever felt authentic to me to be a fan until like my brother got a job with Forrest. So then he was sending me like videos from inside the stadium.
Is this the soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like I know next year is going to be different. Like you're going to have a year under your belt.
Yeah.
Have the result. Because I know people is like, oh, you didn't say anything to Dan or whatever. It's like, well, I've been a Cubs fan with Dan for 12 years.
Yeah.
Like we have formed a fucking bond throughout those years.
Yeah.
Like it's something that goes away.
Multiple rebuilds, World Series. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Can we talk some Cubs now?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you
Because I mean,
got?
it's trade deadline week.
I know.
Big week for both squads on both sides of town. Is Adrian Hauser going to be pitching for the Chicago Cubs? He kind of shoved against them on Friday.
Did.
He did.
He looked really fucking good.
Shota got knocked around.
But like,
We'll talk about that in a moment.
but like when
They
I-
1,000% knew it.
should we even be excited if they make that move?
So I was talking to the 108 guys about this yesterday. So over the last couple of years, the White Sox, to their credit, have found a couple of players that like off the streets. It's like who they've
This
got
is like
this guy.
Fetty all over again.
So Fetty won Johnny Cueto a couple years ago. If you
Yeah.
remember how awesome
He was.
he was awesome. Now Fetty and Cueto, they were both signed off the street. You know, they had decent returns for him in trades, whatever. However, you knew just watching them pitch, and if you looked at their statistics at the time, that they were all smoke and mirrors. Adrian Hauser like looks the part. He looks like a pitcher that probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5 in a rotation. However,
Fucking
he's
great.
eating fucking innings like crazy, and it's like soft contact,
Yeah.
swings and misses. He looks like a bona fide good big league rotational piece. So we'll see. I mean the Cubs need that right now
They do on the back, but it's
on the
like
back end.
they need, but it's like one of those things where it's like, sure, you need that, but if you get a real number one, then it just slots everybody down. And
Sure,
you're better.
exactly. That's why Mackenzie Gore, obviously, I would assume you guys, but
Yeah.
and the funny thing is though, I think it was a Bruce Levine. No, it wasn't Bruce Levine. It was one of the insiders around town, but prospect of Owen Casey.
Thank you, Steven.
Thank you, Steven. Ranking has not been traded since guess who?
I don't know.
Eloy Jimenez.
Really?
Yeah,
Same avocado.
At least based on MLB Pipeline's ranking numbers. It's obviously varies from publication to publication, but hasn't been traded for that long. So I don't think Mackenzie Gore like will cost that. So if you can get him without trading Casey, then you fucking do that.
Yeah.
Today, tomorrow, like whenever.
I think he's got
whenever.
another year or two at control too, right?
I would imagine he does. He hasn't been in the league too long. He's
Yeah.
got to have at least a couple. And this dude is filth on filth on filth, and that would instantly put the Cubs right there for like
They could win the World
they
Series.
could win
if
the
they
World
get
Series.
A guy
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Steven, what do you think?
I mean, do you guys think the biggest need is pitching or hitting? Because Eugenio Suarez is the name
Yeah.
at third base, but then again, Matt Shaw has a nice
That sounds
hitting
playing
streak.
well.
Yes.
But
I saw a lot of.
are we
I mean,
counting on that?
now this might be.
I think the offense is so good, like 1 through 9.
I feel like they go cold at sometimes.
I mean, every team goes
Yeah.
cold,
Yeah.
but like I do think that's a deep. I mean, I think
They
they
have a great
lead
lineup.
the league in runs scored.
I think
So-
they're right behind the Dodgers, but
I
like, yeah,
see.
they're up there.
Matthew Boyd's been great. He's had a
Matthew Boyd
MVP
for
or
Cy Young.
Cy Young
Yeah.
He's
quality
90 to
year.
But
Yeah,
at
right
the same
now.
time, I don't trust him.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Come playoff time, like he's not a guy. Like
I want.
he's been around the league forever, and
Yeah.
he's not a guy that like misses enough bats and is has that one fuck you out pitch that is gonna absolutely dominate in the playoffs.
I don't think
I
it's
ag-
fair to say you don't trust him, but maybe you just don't want him in game 1 or game 2.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
what I mean.
that's
by
what I- okay,
trust.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
correct-
Like
I
when I say trust, it's like, all right, our ace is going.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
And-
I wanted to
and-
clarify.
And I don't even. People get on me for this, but like I don't even really feel that way about Shota this year. Like he
looked bad Friday.
Outside of Friday, he's been very good.
Yeah.
But
his first couple starts back after the hamstring did not look great.
Mm-hmm.
Like not getting the swings and misses that he was. Like the splitter just wasn't. Splitter wasn't
He's
what it was.
1,000% tipping his pitches on Friday. They were swinging the bat as if they knew what pitch was coming. Like even the outs they were hitting on Friday were like fly outs to the warning
Yeah.
track and everything.
Yeah.
Foul balls just roped, So, but if that's the case, I would imagine that the Cubs video department, scouting department, advanced analytics,
Gotta correct
it
that.
is an
Yeah.
easy fix.
That's what I mean.
mental
Where it's
thing,
like,
really.
yeah, Shota's great
Yeah.
when he's on, but when he's not,
even including Friday when he starts, they're 22-7 over the
no
past
doubt
2 years.
he's awesome. But it's like when you're going, like, it's great when you're midweek against the Sox or Royals or whatever, but it's October and it's fucking Shohei and Freddie Freeman and all these guys, then that's like, it gives me like a little bit of, like, I love Shota.
I still feel good about him game one.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, but I would like someone else.
Now, weirdly,
Listen.
now since he's kind of like a little slinger, like he's not some power pitcher, Max Scherzer type game one starter. In a weird way, I just said like for the same reasons. What's his face? The other lefty pitcher. I was just fucking saying his name.
Boyd?
Yeah, Boyd. Like he's not a strikeout, like a big time strikeout guy, big time swing and miss guy. Shota is so like kind of slippery and like he might keep you off balance for game one.
Yeah.
It's because like, you're geared up to hit 99 mile an hour fastballs as an offensive lineup. All the adrenaline of the playoffs coursing through your veins. And you got this little slinger up there keeping you off balance and shit. So maybe, however, like the Cubs need that dude. And I don't think they got that dude right now.
Correct.
That could be Mackenzie Gore.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Because if your 1, 2, 3 is Shota or Gore plus Boyd, great.
Yeah,
but you need one more,
and slide everybody down. You got Kion that can come in maybe long relief, do whatever.
Or he's game 4 because like when he's healthy and on, he's
good.
Yeah,
he's a good pitcher.
So
a great pitcher. But
I'd be more than comfortable with him starting game 4.
Of course, yeah.
Let's make the playoffs, though.
Yeah, and then if you then it's like, all right, what's Cade Horton then? Like he could be a high leverage bullpen guy because he's got nasty shit, but it's just I don't know. Like I'm the dark cloud guy that's looming in the background where it's like it could all come apart after this year.
I mean,
if they don't win it all,
we've seen it come apart.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, this team's different. We added 2 legitimate all-stars.
Correct.
That's way different from the previous years, but we've seen it happen.
Well, when I'm talking like, I thought you were talking like we saw it come apart with 16 with that group.
Oh,
but I'm saying like if you don't win it this year and then Tucker walks, like that's the thing that's like they better.
You think it's all going to unravel if Tucker walks?
If they yes, unless Owen Casey is like that good.
So that's the thing. If they trade Owen Casey, does that mean they're going to re-sign Kyle Tucker?
That they would.
They have to.
Because if so, that's kind of a pretty good option.
Yeah.
Because Owen Casey's an unproven
Steven,
guy.
Yes, you are correct. 1,000%. The Cubs won't do that, though.
I don't.
It's funny.
I think they're unrelated.
Someone as casual
why
a fan.
would they be unrelated?
Because I think the Ricketts have their budget. So if they set a budget at, I'm making up a number, obviously. Let's say the Ricketts budget is $400 million, and someone comes in with $410, and they're just like, well. Budget's the budget. So then he would just go to whoever paid him the most, and we would have traded Casey in
black hole in the other corner.
In July, and then it's like, now what? Now you're fucked.
Yeah.
So like that's because if I was confident, if we had Cohen level spending as the owner, fucking do whatever. Like we'll know next winter he'll back it up, but I don't trust them. So. I get scared.
I would like to be in a position where we keep Casey though, and still add an arm.
Totally,
because then you're looking at a spot where you can work him in pretty easily to that Ian Happ spot. All respect Ian Happ.
Yeah.
He's been an awesome Cub.
Or even Seiya. Like there were rumors that they were trading Seiya last winter.
Seiya's a fucking beast though.
He's been incredible this year. But this is the best year he's had as the Cubs with the Cubs. So yeah, I don't know. I have the Cubs give me anxiety because I can't see beyond this year. So
yeah, Steven, I mean, you might be in store for.
I hope you enjoy this year, Steven.
Honestly,
if they trade,
I don't
trade Owen
think
Casey and the wheels fall off and Kyle Tucker leaves, and
then we're going to the bar, Steven, and I'm putting my arm around you, and we're being like, "This sucks, man."
Yeah.
At that point, they should legit unload everybody with a pulse, aside PCA, who you should probably look to extend for
forever.
$1 billion.
I would just kindly ask they don't trade Nico Horner for my son's benefit. What a game from him yesterday. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, he's got experience. Guys getting traded. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, he's a Knicks fan too, right?
Yep.
So yeah, he's seen Dante get traded, and I don't know how.
But he was
Dante
like
DiVincenzo's.
Yeah. He does well. I mean,
he might be a Nico Horner equivalent.
That might be a good comp, Nico and Dante. I think so.
That wasn't his favorite guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Good Cubs talk.
Yeah, it was. Shout out to Kurt Cheah.
I don't even know what that means,
don't
but
care.
What does that mean?
His son's name, Kurt.
oh,
I'm kidding.
okay.
Oh, wait. what?
That sounds name.
What's going on here?
I didn't get that, but Kurt,
I don't understand one thing that you're talking about right now.
It's okay. We don't.
Who is Kurt? What is Kurt?
It was a fake name for his kid.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
that's all it was.
all right.
Hey, let's pause to talk about Reef. Introducing the Del Mar shoe from Reef. The Del Mar was born from the beach, but it's not just kicking back in the sand. This is Reef's most versatile shoe yet, engineered for comfort, styled for anywhere you want to go, sidewalks, boardrooms, dinner dates, you name it. It's lightweight, it's breathable. Plus their new expanded TPU insole for a cushy, responsive feel. Anywhere goes with the all-new Del Mar shoe. White Sox, Dave, you wore this to the White Sox game, didn't you?
I do. I wear them almost perpetually, Ed. I got a handful of Reef shoes. I got like a go around, like more of a gym shoe, a more casual line, and then I wear the sandals.
I was wearing the sandals the other day. They were great.
I'm not a sandal guy either, and I wear the sandals, so that
That tells you something.
tells you something.
Go take a look at reef.com/stretch and use promo code stretch15 to get 15% off your first order over $49 or get free shipping on any order over $65. That's reef.com/stretch and use promo code stretch15 for 15% off your first order over $49. Go do it. I mean, you could talk about Billy Donovan if you want. You're an NBA guy. You could stick around.
Oh, I mean, I actually have some insight on this.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, they had to give him an extension because they denied him being traded or like going to talk to the Knicks. So the Knicks, for whatever reason, their coaching search, their plan was to ask every head coach that was under contract, ask the team if they could talk to them. There was clearly some interest from Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd just got an extension last year, but every other coach that they asked for that the team said no, you're pretty much seeing almost all of them give the coaches extensions because the reason that they would leave for New York is New York's going to pay them more money. So it's like, well, don't go there. We'll give you the money here. It's good. Billy Donovan is a Long Island guy. He grew up with the Knicks organization. I personally don't think he's that great, but the Knicks asked for permission to interview him. The Bulls denied it, so then the Bulls paid him. So I think it's pretty much as simple as that.
so
I don't know what the Bulls
is it safe to say over the next? How long is the extension for? Was that
I'm not
reported
sure.
yet?
It just said multi-year.
Assume it's 5 years, just call it a round number. In the next 5 years, is it safe to say the Bulls will win about 41 games a year over that stretch? Give or take a few here and there?
I mean, I don't know. I believe Josh Giddey's still unsettled at the moment.
Yes.
He is not signed, yes.
You know, Matas is a nice player, but you've kind of oddly just given your old roster to the Kings as far as DeRozan and Levine, and now you're in an area where you have some guys that could be something or could be nothing. Like, is Kobe White a guy you want to build around? Is Josh Giddey a guy you want to build around? Maybe at the right price. I mean, he's a guy that if you're not going to contend for a championship, is a do-it-all guy that, you know, can win regular season games.
You're the Chicago Bulls, though. Why aren't you trying to contend for a championship?
I don't understand it from Billy
It's not
Donovan's.
instant.
I don't understand it from Billy Donovan's point of view at all. Like, at all.
Job security?
What do you mean? The Knicks just want to talk to him. Like, he would have a job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
yeah,
Bulls
that's
said
true.
no.
The Bulls said no.
Yeah, okay. But
So you're saying, like, why not just run
Billy
it?
could approach him and be like, hey, I want to go.
Or just
I've
run out.
always said, I think the Billy Donovan story is with him leaving rather than the Bulls keeping him. I don't get why he wants to be here. I don't understand it.
Why would anybody want to be
Yeah,
I
if
don't
the
know.
Knicks were going
Like-
to pay you more and it's your home team and they're fucking good.
Yeah, we're talking a decorated college basketball coach. Like,
I wonder if he ever regrets leaving.
and he left Oklahoma City. He wanted to leave Oklahoma City because he didn't want to be part of a rebuild. So you're telling me, mistake, and you're telling me a great alternative is coaching the fucking 41-41 Chicago Bulls?
It's a challenge.
Like, I don't know. I just don't understand why he wouldn't want to go somewhere else to compete. It's not a serious franchise.
No, it's not.
No.
In the East, in the NBA this year, there are three good teams.
Don't do it.
Four good teams.
Yeah,
can't
the
sell-
Bulls might get the 6th seed.
The Cavs, the Knicks, the Magic, and the Pistons. Everyone else could be 5 to 15.
Still think Giannis and whoever is better than the Bulls.
Did you see whoever was? They're starting Kevin Porter Jr. at point guard. Like, it ain't good.
I get it. I still think it's better than the Bulls. I think the Hawks have done some good things this offseason.
Oh, the Hawks.
I think they're
put
better
in
than the
there.
Bulls.
Yes. So 5. But I mean, 6 teams are in the playoffs without the play-in. Like the Bulls.
Did you mention the Celtics?
I mean,
I didn't.
I still think they're better than the Bulls, even without Tatum.
I mean, they're losing a bunch of guys.
I know, but still,
Yeah.
I just don't. And if they're not,
They will be next year.
you're shifting. Yeah, you're
Right.
shifting.
I mean, they're
that.
probably gonna be starting like Sam Hauser.
Yeah.
And like Quatas maybe. Like that's like it's not good in Boston for this year, and that's probably a lot by design.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know what the Bulls' plan is exactly. I think Matas looks
Neither
good.
do they.
Yeah, I think everyone likes him too.
As you heard
Yeah.
here first from me last year. He
We
was,
did.
He was my favorite
Correct.
Yep.
rookie in this class. This rookie class, though, honestly stinks. Like, Jared McCain was pretty good. He got hurt early. Stephon Castle kind of won it by default. Like, it was a very bad rookie class. But Matas looks good. I think he's pretty much all you could have hoped for. Kobe White, he's so tiny. Like, is he going to hold up in the playoffs? He had a really nice streak in the middle of the year where he was tearing it up.
Last couple of years.
Giddy's been exactly what I expected. Like, he's going to be close to a triple-double some games. He can do everything. He's not like a winning player.
No.
He can't shoot three. His three-point shooting, though, was a lot better this
Got
year.
better.
But he's not like a defender. You're kind of, in a playoff series, you're kind of, what is his role? And yeah, what's happening with, is Vooch still there? Vooch is still there?
Far as of now.
Yeah, Vooch is still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's rumored to like everyone all the
But,
time.
Yeah, he's perpetually in trade rumors.
Oh, dude, it's not.
Vooch, Patrick Williams is a tough.
Yeah, it's not a good roster.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
trade.
But you have your pick back.
You have good players, but as far as a winning roster,
Right. Who'd they draft?
Asenge,
the French
he's your
kid.
favorite player too, right? Back-to-back years. He's the French guy.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, let's see what happens with the Bulls. I will say the East is very depleted. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the Bulls are necessarily going to be a top seed.
But even if they get the 6th seed this year, who fucking cares?
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a
And
shit?
NBA is like a slow build. Like you get the 6th seed, and then you get the 6th seed because some of your players are good. You re-sign some of those players. You draft well. You can then make a trade with an expiring salary, like a bigger salary, like a Vooch or someone like that, where you give up some picks. You get another player, and then instantly you're a contender. So yeah,
It's that easy, huh?
It might not be the year this year, but it doesn't mean it can't be in the future.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, Steven.
You're in a vacuum. In a vacuum, you're right now with the Chicago Bulls.
What if Matas averages 20 points a game this year and
He's
Kobe
the
White?
linchpin to everything. Like if he turns out to be like an actual star, then that
Kobe
changes.
White's a good player. Like you put
Yeah.
him on the Nuggets,
Oh,
he'd be
he'd
fucking
light it
awesome.
up.
If he was like the 5th best player,
No, he's
No.
not even that. He could just be. He could be maybe not quite the 3rd, but
He'd be the 6th man in the Nuggets.
you think so?
Yeah, because you can't really swap out Christian Brown for him because Brown does all the
The other
Yeah.
stuff,
Intake
but
stuff.
But I think
He'd be the microwave guy off the bench.
more teams would pick Kobe White over Brown.
If you're starting a team,
Yes.
yeah.
You don't think so?
No,
Really?
no, Brown's really good.
But Kobe can go out and get you 30 when you need it. I don't think Brown.
Brown defends SGA. He's like
Yeah, it's important.
yeah.
He's
good
it's
young
a
player.
different kind of skill set for sure.
Yeah.
All right. That's besides Bears. Some Bears notes. Obviously, I love that Ben Johnson kicked the team off the field.
He
first
seems
day.
like a hard ass.
Really?
I'm kind of
Yeah.
afraid of
Like
him.
first team offense. Like get
Yeah.
out. We're not
Get
doing
the
it
fuck
right.
out.
Get the
here.
fuck out
Yeah.
of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the approach that I'm hearing from camp that he's taking with Caleb. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah.
They're overwhelming the fuck out of him.
They're
And
just,
It seems like he's throwing a lot of picks.
Well, yeah, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like sweat, come off the really get in.
They're like,
Organize.
don't block him.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
so
are. They
by
are,
design, don't
yeah,
block
They
sweat.
are pulling the fire alarm on him to make sure
Yeah.
he's overwhelmed.
They call it like drinking from a fire hose.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what he said. Because it's all about shifts. It's all about recognizing defenses and really changing the play at the line. So it sounds like good things, but that's training camp, right? Everything's fucking
We'll see.
roses for the most part.
Yeah.
What's your guys' confidence meter right now on the Bears and Caleb separately?
I'm high on both still.
Yeah.
What
Give me an out of 10.
Say that again.
Give me make it out of 10. Bears and then Caleb.
I'm like a 9 out of 10 on Johnson. Bears overall is probably 7.5. Caleb's like 7.5, 8.
Okay.
I'd say Bears 9 out of 10 because of Johnson.
Yeah.
I'd say Caleb. I'd put 7.9 out of 10.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I would put it.
I mean, I feel like I have been very on the record as the most bullish
You have.
with
which
the
I'm
Bears
not
and
bullish this year, to be clear.
You just gave him a 7-9.
I
Oh,
said
that's like a
that's
long-term project.
This year, I think it's going to take time. It's
Oh,
gonna
no,
take time
I-
to get this shit going.
So you're bearish.
I'm
not
my
embarrassed, but
expectations-
I'm measured.
My expectations are playoffs this year. Some way, somehow. I don't care. Division wild. That's my expectation. I think they have the offensive line. I think they have the defensive line. I think they have the studs from different levels of both offense and defense. You got Jalen Johnson, stud. You got Montez Sweat, down year, but could be a stud.
Second hardest.
Number 1 overall pick, you got DJ Moore. All the trades and acquisitions on the offensive line. I think that they don't really have an excuse aside from its first year under a new system. Blah blah
And the
blah.
schedule is fucking.
And the schedule is
That matters,
a
Dave, but-
demon of a schedule. However, I expect them. Like, there's not going to be a game where I don't think that they should win that game. I don't care what the line is. I don't care where they're playing. I don't care who they're playing. I'll go into that game in my head thinking the Bears should beat this.
Should or have a chance, because that's
Should. That's how I will be thinking every single game. Like that, I know that's probably not correct, but that will be where my brain is.
Okay.
You're entitled to your opinion, for sure.
I've been more right on the Bears than anybody has.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think my biggest concern, and they addressed it this offseason with a bunch of trades and free agent signings, is offensive line.
Yep.
Because offensive line is a unit that needs time to gel. These guys have not played together, and I realize they're all veterans and have a decorated past. Tooney's won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that comes together, because Caleb's biggest thing is he does not make decisions quickly, which is the most important thing quarterbacks do. He has everything else, but he doesn't do that very well yet. Now, is that because of the offensive line? I expect the offensive line to be pretty good. If the offensive line is pretty good and he is not, that is a major problem.
Totally.
I also think
Totally.
the coaching is a big
Sure.
factor.
Huge.
too.
Yeah. I was at the combine when part of my team interviewed him, and he was very impressive.
Okay.
I've never heard
that.
anybody say anything otherwise.
Yeah. So
Yeah, long term, I feel good about both.
Yeah.
This year, I think it's going to be a process.
if
Yeah.
if Caleb is not, I don't want to say very good, but better than good this year, you guys are in big trouble.
I sometimes I'm trying to look at his last year with kind of rose-colored glasses, where it was such a disaster, and he still put up decent numbers. Like, his numbers were okay.
3,500, 20 yards and 5 picks for a
Didn't
rookie
turn the
quarterback's
ball over.
Pretty good.
Yeah, didn't turn the ball over. Like, without the offensive line, without the coaching.
Running back.
Running back, your number 2 option is a rookie. The scheme from the get-go was
Horrifically
atrocious.
bad.
So I
Bears have had bad offensive coordinators. That was the worst coaching I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like, of all time. I'm like, okay, they can't be worse than Getsy. And it was infinitely worse with Shane Waldron calling plays last year. It was the worst play calling I've ever seen in my entire life. It was sloppy and unorganized. So I don't really think there's anywhere to go but up for him.
Yeah.
Like, because of all that. Like, if that's the worst we get, that's fucking awesome.
I mean,
You know?
like the whole drinking from a fire hose thing, like if that turns into like they waterboarded him.
Oh, no, no.
You know, like,
But no, that's good because at least you'll know. I think by week 17, we know if I think we do. I was convicted in that thought after last year that we have the guy. I know the fan base as a whole isn't quite there yet, but
I'm still
After
very
this-
optimistic.
after
Yeah,
this season,
I'm
I think it's going to be like, oh man, we got fun running.
I'm just
football.
accounting for growing pains here at week 1.
Yeah,
Brian
totally.
Flores' Minnesota Vikings. Like, that's a motherfucker of a defense.
Yeah.
Then you go to Detroit. Then you play Micah Parsons in Dallas. Like, things will go wrong, and I expect them too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to get better as the season goes on. And really, it's all going to come down to, will they be just good enough early on to kind of make
Give
it
you a
all
shot,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
I mean,
all
we all talk about how they built a kind of all-star coaching staff with Dennis Allen, Randall L, blah, blah, blah. And I think they should be able to win a lot more often on the margins, because of the
I
coaching
mean,
staff around
they
them.
lost the coaching staff lost him.
That's what
so
I'm
many
saying.
games
That's what I'm
last year.
saying.
Yeah, no, I get
If everything stays the same, but you got the staff that can help you win on the margins, like coaching an offensive line to have one less fucking holding or whatever it is, things that the little things that add up.
Game management.
Game management.
Agreed. That's why I expect it to be better, but
Yeah.
I'm not quite on the level where it's like I expect them to make the playoffs. But
I think
you are entitled.
I don't like. So when is that expectation then for you guys? After next year?
Yeah, I think you got a full year.
Yeah.
You got Caleb year 3 next year. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do think
I'm just a year early than you guys.
I love how they've like rebuilt the offensive line. Left tackle is still a huge question mark.
Did they
It
resign
is.
Braxton Jones?
Still there.
He's still there. He's on his last year, but they also drafted
Ozzie Trapillo.
out of
Ozzie
BC
Trapillo.
in the second round. So it's-
Karan's getting some reps there.
Yeah, the Yale kid.
yeah, so they're trying to.
Yeah.
We'll see. But that's like,
But
that's
he's
a big
like
question mark.
he's not a like stud offense. He's a fine offensive tackle.
He's fine.
Yeah,
Her
he's
and
fine.
reigning winner of the Steven Cheah Block of the Year for his.
Is that right?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
player,
fine.
But yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah.
If he's
last
your worst
thing-
offensive lineman, you are probably got a pretty good offensive line.
Last thing, these guys said they didn't watch it. Did you watch Happy Gilmore too?
No.
No. Damn.
I didn't watch it because Frank Kaminsky, who I have reignited my friendship with via DMs, bitching and congratulating the White Sox when they play well. He said it was literally the worst movie he's ever seen in his life, and there's not a close second. So I'm like, I'm not even going to waste my time.
Sounds like a lemming. Make up your own opinion.
Yeah, true.
Did you
gotta
see
watch it
Eddington yet?
No, I didn't. Come on. Good.
namesake.
I saw you gave it a high.
Very good.
Ten.
I think
Edward.
everyone that has seen it really loved it. Jeff D. Lowe loved it. Feidelberg was texting me. He was like, Feidelberg wants to go see it again.
Yeah.
What movie?
Eddington. It's like a Western that's set in COVID
Did
times.
you watch it?
Very
I love a
interesting.
Western.
I did see Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah. I thought it was a perfectly fine sequel.
Yeah.
Was it good? No, not
Was
necessarily.
Julie Bowen in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
There were
That's all
a
I'm
million
gonna say.
cameos, right?
That's all I want to say. A million cameos. Some hit, some did not. I thought the Will Zalatoris part of it was the best part of the movie.
Was he?
Yeah, that was a good cameo.
the
Bad
caddy?
Bunny.
He was the caddy, yeah.
Okay.
Bad Bunny, I kind of thought it was goofy. That's like the biggest recording artist in the world, and he's just like Adam Sandler's goofy caddy.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like
kinda
that's kind of funny.
They kind of made him too much like the Mr. Deeds character for me.
True.
You know, so like I was like, whatever about that. But there were other funny parts. I thought the first 2/3 of the movie were like really solid, and I thought it fell apart at the end. But
I can appreciate slapstick comedy attempt to come back. Like they had stupid old 2000s, like him getting hit with a golf ball in the head. That like I don't know, it's late
Yeah.
at night, it's a little goofy. Also, Margaret Qualley.
I love her.
yeah, I agree with you.
This
I also
Eddington-
didn't have high expectations.
Do you know who her mom is?
Why not though? Why can't you have? He's like on a run of movies. Like Hustle was like unbelievably good. Obviously, Uncut Gems. Like he.
But,
why does
okay,
it?
Pro.
okay, what
He's printing checks for this.
what is the difference between those two movies?
Why does one?
One's a comedy, one's not.
Thank
Yeah, but why can't you make it good?
I
Like
don't
Adam
know. I've
or
never made a
Adam Sandler.
movie.
Happy Gilmore was good. Why can't the second one be good? Why did we have to have low expectations going into it? Why not? Why can't we expect it to be
I
good?
think you can have low expectations because, respectfully, I love Sandler. He's my number one person I ever want to talk to. His body of work for comedies have not been good.
the
For
last
10
20
years.
years.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you could have low expectations.
But
And it was like, weirdly, there's still a thing to
he
me.
has the ability to make it good. So why isn't he? I don't
If
know.
he had the ability to make it good, he would have made a good comedy in the last 20 years.
Yeah. And weirdly, I think it is a thing too where something straight to Netflix or straight to whatever always has a threshold.
But that's his. He is a.
I know he has a
lifetime
deal.
with them.
I know he has a deal. But do you agree with me? There's
No,
always like
totally.
there's a
I'm
bar.
with you there. Yes.
There's
I'm
a
just,
bar.
I'm just laughing thinking about White Sox Dave imagining Adam Sandler writing a script and there's like a green button for good and a bad button. He's just pressing the bad button.
He could have just pressed the green
A
button.
handful of like all-time classic comedies. Why does it?
Like
why
I
is
know
it
you'll
But like
fucking
that's the Rolling Stones haven't released a #1 hit in a long time. Like it's just people are out there.
yeah. I
peeking
went
their-
Eminem.
Yeah,
like
that's
why doesn't Eminem churn out hits anymore?
Who was also in the
You
movie.
know? Yeah, Eminem is in the movie. I didn't really love his cameo.
To see
That was
so
not good.
the last like season. I hated Entourage the last couple of years because I hate force-fed cameos.
Oh, you'll
Like
hate
Brian
this.
Urlacher.
You'll hate it.
You'll
It's just
hate-
it's just nonstop.
You'll hate this movie regardless. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm judging it on a curve where it's like, fine. I expect
You weren't like, I wish I had that hour and a half back.
no.
Okay.
Maybe like the last half hour.
If you rewatched the original Happy Gilmore before it, so you had that as the expectation, like watch it as however old you are, 33.
Yeah.
If you watch that again right before you watch it, is it similar? Because
No, but it's also it's a product of age. Like, listen, if Kurt
Right,
Che watches
exactly.
it, he might love it. You know, like he might love it, and then he will think of
Stop
Happy
trying
Gilmore
to make
2.
Kurt Che work.
He might think of Happy Gilmore 2 as like this awesome movie because he grew up on it. Like, you're fed nostalgia too.
Yeah.
Your age matters. All right, Steven, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's
you,
it,
Steven.
everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys next time.